Dave Ritchie looks a lot better after a 45-yard punt, but will they get the ball back?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, right now, first down basically kills the clock. You know, if I'm Winnipeg's defense, I'm pretty much expecting with the double tight that Ronald Williams is going to carry the football.
You called it. Just a couple. They do have a timeout. And that's to stop the clock.
And that's a big factor because right now they know if they stop them, they have an opportunity to get the football. You can see Tom Europe signaling timeout right now. Take their timeout. Now you're basically put the ball in the Hamilton's hands. I mean, they obviously have to control their own destiny now. Now, we saw in a second and long situation today, when everybody thought in the park that Danny was going to throw it up in the air, he handed off the draw play. And Ronald Williams picked up a first down. But the big thing is, they know right now, they're in that huddle, and they're saying, if we make the first down, we got an opportunity to kill the clock, as Winnipeg has now used their timeout.
Excuse me, Chris, but we have players shuttling back and forth from both huddles. It's like a fire drill out here, and McManus had a chance during the timeout to confer with Cody Ledbetter. And Ron Lancaster, Milt Stiegel agitated. Will he get his hands on the ball again today? Minute 20 on the clock. It's second and long. And they throw a flea flicker. Perhaps Averson down. What was that? Back inside the 15.
Well, I do not like that call. Anytime you're putting a situation where you're going to put your offense back from where you originally are in the first place, I don't like. Go with what works. I don't think you're in a situation where you need to pull plays out of the magic hat. This is just a great play by Ron Warner, not being fooled. But what you've actually done is you've lost 20 yards. Now you force
a loss of 15.
Well, Ozzy's got a punt from farther back now. And right now, Winnipeg will get the ball at least 50 yards on the Hamilton side, and you got Albert Johnson, the man who can break at any time, doing the receiving.
Osbaldiston stands a yard or two deep in his end zone. 15-yard loss on that unusual play. Albert Johnson at his 52. Gets by the first man, steps out at the 50, and there are 50 seconds left on the clock.
And I said they'd probably get the ball, and that's exactly where they get it. On Hamilton's 50-yard line with 50 seconds left. Can you say double 50?
Just checking the flags. Is the wind less of a factor now than it's been today? 45-yard punt by Westwood into the wind. Definitely his best.
Well, with 50 seconds, Chris, I still think to be secure, you need about 20 yards. That would make it about a 37-yarder.
A 1-point lead by Hamilton. Kahari Jones, a couple of first downs from changing that. Quick hitter, Stiegel, and they're down to the 40. And you saw Stiegel on the bench, and you got the impression he wanted the football.
And that's what you want. You know you've got go-to guys. You know you've got guys like Stiegel, Gordon, guys who can get it done. Each taking turns during the regular season and making the play that allow you to have an opportunity to win the football game. Stiegel, with this case, finding the little opening in the zone coverage, making the catch, getting the first down. Now they still have, as you say, Chris, 3 downs to work with. Very important.
What do you think? They have to get inside the 30?
I think that if you get to the 30, you're still kicking a 37-yarder. Is the win as big a factor? That'll be the question on the field.
The first down, just inside the 40. Draw play, Philpott. Not much. Scott Russell telling us that Bob Cameron on the sidelines guesstimates that a 40-yard field goal would be about the max in these conditions for Westwood.
Well, remember the ball is set 7 yards back from the snap.
They need 5 more.
Absolutely.
Second down. Jones, he'll sprint out, and he gets inside the 30 and has a first down. 27 seconds left.
Do you know what? I'm going to tell you something that went through my mind like a big flash. and I mean, a lot of things go through my mind. Tom Burgess took off in the Eastern Final. Near the end of the game, allowed Trevor Kenner to win the game on a field goal. And I got a feeling, baby, it's heebie-jeebies up here, but hey, it could happen.
It's doable now. They're trying to get in closer for Westwood, down to the 26. So you're looking at a 33-yarder, 13 seconds left.
Well, and they're also going to place the ball. Make sure the ball goes in the middle. And you can see they're sending them on. And here it is. This is the biggest kick. Forget about all the games earlier in the season. Troy hitting the uprights, missing the cup. This is the big one. They put it down. They did the job. The Bomber offense did what they had to do to give them the opportunity here. Now it's up to number 7. Right in the middle.
He struggled at the start of the year. There are 3 poor men in the back of the end zone that will punt it out if Westwood misses. Here it is for the win. And Troy Westwood's got it. And there was never a doubt about the distance. 2 seconds left, and the Winnipeg Blue Bombers are that close to dethroning the Grey Cup champions.
Well, and you know what? Here's a